Hello, this is Connoisseur. I'm just doing a video on the new home theater PC I built. This is just using the integrated graphics from the Pentium G4600 CPU, and I just wanted to see if it's even viable to play World of Warcraft on lower settings without actually using a dedicated graphics card. Now, so far this is looking pretty good. I haven't run anything just yet to see how well it runs. And of course, I am using add-ons because, of course, you can't expect someone to play without add-ons for the majority of the player base. So let me just go through the settings that I had set here in the game. So essentially, I did the 3 preset. I'll just change that now. And I'll go to projected textures and enable that, since you kind of need that to see the ground effects to make sure you're not staying in stupid. Apply, OK. And so far it seems to be running pretty well. I'm getting around 40 FPS in Dell, although this isn't exactly overpopulated, but the actual CPU portion of it should not be bottlenecked with this processor. It's more or less the integrated graphics that I'm fearing is going to be the bottleneck with this setup. So let's start off running something light. Random Legion Heroic, that'd be fine. Although I'm just using some cheap mouse right now instead of my normal one, so I don't have my side buttons for my cooldowns, or like Life Cocoon and such. So I won't be able to do that in a pinch, but we'll see how this goes. And in the bottom corner, I have the frame rate displayed here. Now it's showing 40, 50, and Dungeon Queue. I have DBM, SCADA, Pratt. I got my Pet Battle add-ons. I got Click. I disabled Angry Assignments. I usually like to have that up during raid. And I have Need to Know for my bars for cooldowns. Of course, I'm not sitting at my desk, so I'm sitting at an unnatural position right now. Yeah, there's Need to Know up here.
Your arrival is fortuitous. Tonight the nobles have gathered in honor of the Grand Magistrates. Our spies report that Elisande herself may attend. This presents a rare opportunity to catch her away from her source of power. We will take a side entrance to the grounds. Too many eyes are watching the fight.
So around 40 FPS, still technically playable. I'd say anything 30 or above would be considered playable for realistic. Oh, and I don't have my roll button either, so that's going to be fun. That's on the side of my mouse too. But I do have my gamepad at least, so...
It seems the best watch in charge of keeping order during the party. Might I suggest a hidden approach? Along the way, we want to disable their arcane weapons and keep the samplers from raising alarm.
Where's roll? Whoop, don't run into that. 38, 40, still good. Oh, there it is. I'll have to click it for now. Since I have legendary legs, this bar is telling me that I have the instant cast Enveloping Mist, so it gives the full mana cost, so no point in using it if I don't have to, or if I don't need to. It is going down in 30s, going up here.
Watch out up here. I've heard tell of a demonic council that draws strength from one another. This foe must be prepared. Explore the area and find a way to separate the council members. Divided, they cannot stand against you.
This tank basically doesn't need any healing. Ah, just DPS event. Dip down to 28. It's going down to the hit 22 there for a moment. And Warrior standing in fire, same with Hunter. Ah, Massive Spell. There we go.
You've done well so far, but we must ensure we blend in with the puzzle. I'll enhance your disguise, infuse it with Legion's magic, to make you appear as one of as burning Legion spies attending this party. Speaking with chatty locals may reveal the spy. Just avoid drawing attention to yourself with wild
Yeah, there she is. Oh, you didn't last long.
Excellent. Now that we have the key, the way to the balcony should be open. It's time to put an end to genocide.
Must you leave so soon, Grand Magistrates?
Sucks not having my side mouse buttons.
Shattering the wrath of nobles, even as our enemies close in. Then, we're not alone.
Impossible. My guards would never permit such an intrusion.
Yet another failure, Melandros. Consider this your chance to correct it. Dispose of these outsiders. I must return to the Nighthold.
Finally, this quick. If you blink, you bleed.
Ah, throw a bird.
I will speed you toward your demise. Death by a thousand suns. Forgive me.
Alright, so that foregoes doing a dungeon on integrated graphics. Now, the reason I'm pointing out the Pentium G4600 over the G4560 is that the 4600 has the Intel HD 630 graphics, and the 4560 has the 610 graphics. So this version of integrated graphics is a lot stronger than what's in the other chip. Seem to be going after the star here, so I'm going to follow along. This must be some sort of daily. Yep. I'll take it. Oh, almost 700 gold from that. Not bad. Alright, I guess that concludes this video for actually just the heroic version. I'll do another LFR one later on to show what it's like to have around 30 people in a group to see how it would perform for raiding. I don't PvP, so I'm not going to show performance in a battleground. So, but this will give you a general idea on how well this would perform in-game. Alright, for LFR, I'm going to do a test here. Now, for the hell of it, I'm going to do Xavius because that fight has a lot of smoke effects, which should be harder on the GPU, since the CPU portion shouldn't have trouble keeping up with World of Warcraft. So, I'm going to queue for this, and I'm going to cut ahead to when the group actually starts, because I'm sure I'm going to be waiting for a little bit at least. Alright, here we go. Hopefully the batteries don't cut out on me. you can load already. There we go. Ooh, right down to 20s. Well, let's see how this goes. If it's absolute crap, I'm going to try lowering the settings and trying again. Yeah, oh. Yeah, this is going into 10. This is not playable. Interface. Oh. Systems. Presets. Oh, that's why. Apply. Okay. Bit better, but not by much. Nope, still not better. You can go down to 2. That enabled. Still shitty frame rate. Right to the absolute minimal settings.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and
Oh, still really low.
no, I will not permit it. I will sever you from the waking world. Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life. Embrace the dreams. It can save you. No, I will not permit it. Time to crush your dreams.
11, 12 FPS. This frame rate's hurting my eyes. And I'll just rest people.
Heroes, champions, step forth and hear.
Never mind. They released.
The nightmare has long been a cancer.
Well, do I think this is viable for playing World of Warcraft?
Peace, corruption, and
If you play it casually, probably. However, if you want to do raiding or anything where it has a lot of people in it, probably not. The integrated graphics won't keep up. The CPU didn't go over 40% usage because I got that showing on my gamepad. And considering the type of processor this is, it's only a dual core, then World of Warcraft really wasn't utilizing the CPU, so it definitely would be a graphics card or integrated GPU bottleneck. So as soon as you throw a video card in here, like let's just say you throw in an RX 460 or a GTX 1050, instantly you should be able to get a lot better performance. You might be able to play it on a 6 or 7 easily with decent frame rates in raiding, battlegrounds, world stuff. You're still going to have frame drips if you go in places like Suromar just because of the nature of the place. But that's more to the CPU and the game engine itself for how many things it has to render. So overall, this is the kind of experience you would get with World of Warcraft. I wasn't expecting to have to drop all the way down to 1 and still get 11, 12 FPS, but it is what it is. So at least I got my main gaming system to play World of Warcraft on.